Either I'm imagining things, or I think the background in this pause menu is a lot different this time. If my speculation is right, I think the background in every level is completely different, showing the theme or the setting of whatever place we're in. That's something I never noticed before. Also, this is the second time that I'm doing an intro at the pause menu of all things. I think my eye for detail is a little too good own, for its own good, I guess, for lack of a better term. But I think I just notice things a little too minute sometimes. In any case, greetings all, it's Blue Knight, and welcome back to Slide 3, Honor Among Thieves. Previously, we met up with the Guru as we landed in Australia and found out that he's been imprisoned in the miners' camp. But thanks to Sly's efforts, we were able to secure his walking staff and moonstone from the miners in very little time. And today we are gonna go back into the caves, this time as Murray, as he encountered his first job in this game called Spelunking. But first we gotta get there to begin with. And as you may have noticed by now, I did switch off to Murray when we're back at the safe house. I decided to get back to the safe house off screen to save some time for backtracking. I don't think you guys need to see me go back to the safe house at the start of an episode just to switch off with characters. That might happen a few times throughout this series, so don't be surprised if that's the case or worrisome at all. Trust me, you're not missing too much whenever I am gonna go backtrack off screen if I want to switch off between characters in between episodes. First, I want to get this freaking dingo off me, or that's a kangaroo actually. I'm not racist, I swear. I know my animals for the most part. And that guy took a lot of hits to get taken down. Already see the capabilities of Murray's strength, and we're not even into his first official job yet. But pretty soon we will, and I won't go into more detail on what this big lug of muscle can do.
I know you're a little nervous to see your teacher again, but he's requested that you and I pay him a visit individually.
If it wasn't for the Guru, I wouldn't be the Murray you see before you today. I'm just not too sure he'll be pleased with my progress as a mystic.
What are you talking about? You used the Aboriginal ball form to great effect back in Venice. He'll be proud of you.
Maybe, but I lost my temper and got in a fight with Octavio.
To help me? I'm sure the Guru is happy to see friends sticking up for each other. Head into this cave. It'll take you right up to it.
Okay, Bentley. Caves ahoy!
It's actually pretty apt that Belly did mention Murray's efforts back in Venice, because there's something else I want to talk about that's a little detail, not much of a big surprising thing. For some reason, whenever you want to go replay the Venice level, even though you've done everything you can in that level, Murray will still be in his Dreamtime outfit. They did show screenshots of him being in his current outfit in Venice, but you actually can't use that at all whenever you're in Venice.
Murray, try throwing rocks to destroy those stalagmites. Of course, throwing guards will work too.
And now I'll give you a little crash course of what Murray can do. You can learn what he can do in the hazard room, but I think this job will be a perfect candidate for what he'll be able to bring to the gang. So that's the juggle grab I just did. Just hit triangle for the uppercut and then hit circle with the enemies in the air to grab them out of the air. You can't do that with the big flashlight guards though. They're too heavy to do that. Only for these smaller guards. And I want to save that one specifically since he did have some shiny loot. So Murray might not have the suaveness, I suppose, of Sly or the technological advantage of Belly, but with his strength, by hitting circle when carrying a foe, you can shake him down of all his cash and probably get some loot too if you're lucky enough to find someone that does have a shiny pocket. So it's not just Sly anymore that can pickpocket foes. Belly and Murray have their own ways of doing that as well. I have no idea why that guard didn't break the first rock when I threw him into it, so that was kind of strange. Not the first time that's happened, surprisingly, from my experience. It has happened before. I guess the hitbox just doesn't register it or something, I'm not too sure. Let's try with this kangaroo this time. See if we can get some different results. Yep, sure enough. So I guess it was just a little bit of a wonky hitbox. Also, when you're carrying something, you can hold R1 to run to use the Atlas Strength ability. This is an ability that you had to buy as a gadget in the last game, which was kind of a ripoff if you ask me. And I guess the devs thought that as well, since you could do that automatically whenever you play as Murray off the get-go. So that's a very, very fortunate thing that they did this time around. Now with big flashlight guards, you can pick them up, but not with the juggle grab. If you hit them with an item, they will be stunned long enough for you to go over to them and pick them up. Well, that guy was actually about to wake up, so you don't actually have that much time. A lot less time than I thought you would. Those big flashlight guards are surprisingly more tough. Actually, that's on account of Murray's strength, but I'll get into that momentarily once we do see what this door's about.
According to the mine's hydraulic flow chart, the door ahead appears to be sealed shut.
Then I'll just bash it in. What's the good of having fists if you can't smack steel doors with them?
It's too thick, even for you. No, to get through, we'll have to overload the pressure in this piston.
You want me to punch it? I could do that.
Use your aboriginal ball form to bounce on top of the piston and smash it down. Build up enough hydraulic pressure, and the door is sure to open.
Piston beware. You're about to be bounced.
So the ball form isn't a one-time thing that will be useful to us. We can use this here to knock down this piston. Just hit X while on impact in ball form, and you'll be able to bounce this piston down. We should be able to get there. I can actually mistime that a little bit. Nothing too big to handle.
Yes! Eat it, piston sucker!
And just like that, we are able to open that door. Probably more enemies. Yep, there's a big flashlight guard. I wonder if I could do what I think I could do. If you hit triangle, yep, it hits square one of the enemies in the air. They can do a roundhouse combo. That's a perfect way to dispatch any of the small guards if you're being swarmed by them. As you can see, this guy is actually pretty tough. That's because they're not as weak to Murray as they were in Slide 2. Back in Slide 2, Murray was able to take down any guard with 2 hits. And that was include the big flashlight guards. He was so overpowered in that game, it was ridiculous.
Another locked door. To open this one, you'll need to overload all 3 pistons at the same time.
It was baffling that Murray could take out anybody that wasn't a boss with just 2 shots. It was so absurd. You can't do that in this game with the big flashlight guards, unfortunately. Since I guess, once again, the devs did recognize that Murray was kind of strong for his own good, a little too strong. So now you have to fight them, the big guards, I guess in a more fair atmosphere, since they can take a lot more hits to get KO'd by. 1. And not yet. I gotta get the other 2 pistons down first, but after this last volley, might be able. No, not yet. Okay, now this time around, we should be able. If you go in a circle like I'm doing, you'll be able to get these pistons down eventually. It takes a little time to get this down. Man, those 2 pistons in particular are just not going down. It should be able to work now. We're getting pretty close to the bottom as it is. It's taking a lot longer than I thought, to be honest. Oh, come on! Okay, it should work this time around. Stop making a lie on me, game. Really? Come on! Stop it! Okay, this is getting absurd. I think I'm going a little too slow, but you can't control Murray's falling speed, so this should work. Okay, this is getting really acidine now. This should be done. My god!
I did it! 3 against 1, and I still took you piston chumps to school!
Man, that was a lot longer than it should have been. I think because of my mistiming, that started to control my altitude, and that may have been costing me since I was not getting any extra airtime for that second volley around. I was able to knock those pistons down with no problems at all. I guess that mistime for that one bounce did end up giving me a lot of problems in the long run.
Oh, look at the size of that guy! He must be jacked up by that mask of dark earth the guru was warning us about.
Curious. It seems to make the wearer much larger. Probably more aggressive, too.
I can take him. My righteous quest to see the guru won't be stopped by some big stupid freak in a mask.
Even if you won, you'd have nowhere to go. The door through has an electric deadbolt. This whole area runs off the same circuit. Even the drills are linked up.
Then I'll throw this clown into the drill.
That might break the circuit. Give it a try.
Alright, so thanks to Murray's straightforward approach, we were able to find a way possibly to get that door locked. So like the two said, just throw this guy to the drills, and you'll be able to break the circuit. Just use the juggle grab combo to get this guy up no problem. Since he is pretty big, I doubt he can be stunned with a regular punch. Yep, there's no way he can be. He's too big, so he won't be able to be budged at all. So let's just juggle grab him and throw him into that last drill. And there we go.
Holy cow! That mask can run. Mine can't do that.
Intriguing. Press on to the guru. He'll have some answers. The door should be unlocked now that the drill circuit is broken.
Open up! I have returned, my master. The black water now runs clear. I'd like to... I am asking... Oh, man.
下不好呀，
Yeah! I want to join back up with my friends, and, we're hoping you'd come along too?
王不急，
You'd love it in the gang. We have all kinds of fun.
下只酒吧，下只风景，下只，这。
Miners, gyrocopters, and the mask of dark earth? Yeah, that's a lot to deal with. But we'll help you, I promise.
哦啦啦，
Thanks, Guru. I'm happy to see you too.
I can't be the only one that noticed that the guru's eyeballs were shaking whenever he talks, right? That can't be just me. I noticed that when I was trying out this game too, and that kind of freaked me out. I have no idea why that happens. I don't think that happens in the PS2 version, come to think of it. That might only be a PS3 thing. If it is in the PS2 thing too, then I've just been so ignorant for so long about that. That's just really, really weird. So we're not done yet. Oh yeah, we got that job to take care of. Big truck. I thought that was gonna go to another job I was thinking of, but I guess not. But I think that's all we're gonna do for today. I mainly wanted to show off what Murray can do on his own now that he is a playable character. And this next job is gonna take a little time to get through. Probably about 10 minutes max if I had to estimate anything or any time correctly. So we're gonna hold that off till the next episode, as soon as I get some loot. So repair, I think that's worth 59 or 58. Whichever it is, doesn't matter. More money, more money, more money. But doesn't mean any more problems for us, at least I hope not. So next time on Honor Among Thieves, oh god! You stupid gyrocopter! You almost blew me up! There's gonna be a day where I get my hands on a gyrocopter, that pilot's not gonna like it. Not one bit. I totally forgot it could fly out to this far in this area as well. I think I'm gonna move over here so I can be a little more safe. As I was saying, next time, we're gonna tackle Murray's next job in the game, Big Truck. Like I said, that could take about probably 10 minutes to get through minimum. I might be underestimating that. But regardless, that's gonna be the thing we'll start off in the next episode. Barring interruptions, of course. Until we meet again, farewell for now.